Uh, Thank you for having me. Barrister Akere did well to put his ideas in the form of essays, which have been collated in this book. Some people may look at this and say, with a little bit of cynicism, and say the content is small, but I think we will be missing the point here. After all, Einstein's thesis were only about 30 pages, and we know what they turned out to be as an ideas in the world. Um, Barrister is well versed in problems of his country and the African continent, and armed with hardly comparable experience, and can make his points very concise and understandable. He takes the problems of the Anglophone brethren and instead of having a partisan view, looks at them in a broad perspective, like in racism. Those who are entitled uh, see or hardly see or accept their privileges over others. To bring home these realities, Barrister Kerry adopted a form of communication which puts the Francophone at the center of the discourse and challenges them to look at themselves in the alternative stance and experience what their Anglophone brothers experience on a day-to-day basis. There is no better way to bring two communities together than to take them out of the cocoon they live in and to for them to experience one another's perception of what the country offers them. This approach, in his revised essay, even deepens the understanding of the Francophone-Anglophone divide and the conflict without raising any form of indignation. Um, can Francophones understand the Anglophone resentment of the way they are treated by them and by their country? Um, on the management of diversity in law is a subject which has been at the basis of barristers' engagement as president of the Lawyers Association, to which he contributed a lot. Again, the learned barrister discerns the problem and lays bare the arguments in favor of respect of the by-judicial nature of our country as stipulated by the Constitution. Um, this just serves as a reminder in good time. A country that values its people, values its laws and its judiciary. The third point I'd like to talk about is the essay on the inevitable nature of change. This essay is very much a transformational warning based on the facts of history and reality on the ground. The learned barrister dared venture into the political arena unexpectedly because he found that those who should be benefiting from politics were rather the victims of negligence, poor governance, an attitude of arrogance and impunity on the one hand, and an attitude of frustration and resignation on the part of others. Um, I think that is why he created the and spread the idea of the now movement to awaken those who are victims of impunity to realize that it's they who hold their own destiny in their hands and that the moment for change is at hand and actually now. I find these subjects very inspiring, short to the point, fitting of the situation which prevails, and I certainly take a lot out of this little book. I will strongly recommend that people read this book and ponder and reflect on these essays. Thank you.